Hey guys, it's Ep3 here and welcome back to episode 3 of my Tottenham career mode. Now in today's episode we're going to be finishing off the summer transfer window, bringing in maybe one or two more players and continuing on with the rest of the season by playing, I think, a game against Stoke City in the league in the next month, and then we've also got a game against Monaco in the Champions League group stages to play as well. Some of you might have realised already the face cam is positioned slightly differently today. I have kind of changed my setup a little bit. Hopefully it looks alright, let me know in the comments below. I'm also starting to pre-record a lot of these videos now, so that means that when it gets to sort of probably next episode or so, you won't really have too much impact in the comments section on the next episode, if that makes sense. Obviously continue to leave your comments, I'll continue to reply to them as much as possible. It's just I'm now starting to pre-record them ready for my holidays. But first of all, before we get into things, we are going to get onto the shortlist and we're going to take a look at the new striker today. And that is not to replace Harry Kane. Harry Kane's going to be our #1 striker still. We've only got 2 strikers and I always like to have at least 3. So we're going to sign a new striker, and based on the voting that you did in the last episode, the poll showed just about Andre Gray winning the vote. It was close between Andre Gray and Javi Hernandez. I think Hernandez will be too good really to play as a backup to Harry Kane. So we're going to go Andre Gray. Plenty of pace, decent finishing as well, and he gives us a third option going forward for us. A bit more pace, which we don't currently have in that strike force. So we are going to put in a bid to begin with. We're going to go £7.5 million, and we'll hope Burnley accept that. We'll wait and see what they say. Before we get any further though, if we could try and hit 150 likes on today's episode, I would really appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the channel or just haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Really appreciate the support on this new series. It's going really well at the moment, so thank you all so much for that, and welcome to the channel to the new subscribers as well. Let's have a look what Burnley say. Unacceptable. We're on to transfer deadline day now. They're asking for £11 million. Not happy with 7.5. That's going to be a bit more than I was expecting, really. We'll go £9 million because, of course, the time is running out now, and we are making a last-ditch deal to try and sign him. Hopefully they're going to be okay with £9 million. It's obviously a couple of million still off, but I think they should accept that, to be honest. I can't see us signing anybody else now in the transfer window. We'll just sign Andre Gray and we'll leave it until January, I think, after that. He has accepted, but we've also got a transfer offer in here for one of our youngsters. We actually just going to accept that so we can leave in the next few hours. Yep, so Burnley accepts my £9 million. We will offer him 60 grand a week. That's a hell of an increase for him, but we will offer him it, obviously, because he won't accept, I don't think, any lower. 3-year contract. We will go for important. We'll go score rotational. We'll just be awkward. We'll see what he says. If he accepts it, then great news. He does accept as well, and we've sold that youngster. Andre Gray accepts the contract, squad rotational player, £9 million, 60 grand a week. And that's going to be our final transfer that we make in the summer transfer window. Really happy with that one. Obviously, like I said before, adds a third striker into our team, and it gives us another option alongside Janssen, who is obviously a different sort of player. So it's a really good option for us, I think, here, Andre Gray, and I'm looking forward to using him. So we will just sim past the next few hours. There's only a few hours to go. I can't see us getting in too many more transfer offers. We might get 1 or 2, I don't really know. We're certainly not going to be signing anybody, and that will be our team now from between now until January. We might make some signings in January. Got a little bit of money still left, obviously £30 million can get you a couple of players. Monthly scouting update for us to look through English players here, and we are going to quickly take a look at them. We've got 1 player there which we're interested in. Anybody else in this? Yes, I've actually got another guy called Marcus, who we can add to our youth academy. We'll take a look at our youth academy now as well. We need to bring in a new scout, actually. We might do that in a second. Already looking pretty decent for these players. Got to obviously try and find some time to train them up if we can. If not, then we'll just keep them in there and hopefully they develop together. But we are going to try and hire a scout. Anybody decent? No, anything but that, to be totally honest. Pretty poor selection there. We'll try again. We've hired one and fired one, and it's again the exact same result. Okay, we've got a bit of a better one there. Pablo Escobar. Well, that's an unfortunate name, isn't it? A Spanish scout there for us. £1.2 million, and we will sign him up. Finally managed to get one, but, I mean, can we scout Colombia? Can we do that? Yes, we can. Oh, my days. It's very tempting, but do I actually want Colombian players? Probably not, to be honest. Probably not. We're going to go for Belgian players. We'll go for 9 months, and Pablo Escobar there, jetting off to Belgium. So we are going to hire another scout, and we are going to bring in, I think, another... Yeah, we'll have to go with this guy. He's the best one again. Not very good options, to be totally honest, for our scouts. We will hire this Dutch guy, and we will send him out to a different country. Yeah, we'll go France with this guy, and we'll see what he comes back with. Just trying to add to the already sort of the contingent that we already have in the squad of Belgian players. There's a few French as well in there, which is why I've gone with those, as well as the English players. So we'll get a report from those guys the first of every month. Okay, onto some player drills here. We are going to go with the selection of players. Lamar comes into the player drills this week, and we do see, hopefully he's finishing, making some sort of progress over the next few weeks. I think it's Dele Alli that I've dropped from here. I think there might be an international break, and that's probably why. So a little bit of progress, not fantastic, but a few stats go up there. Okay, so on to the game against Stoke City now, and we are going to change around the team quite significantly. We're going to focus on the game against Monaco in the Champions League in about 3 days' time. We are going to still go with Lloris in goal. We'll still go with the exact same formation as well. Wimmer, Ginter and Katowice all starting at centre-back there. We've got City in front of that, along with Harry Winks alongside him. Sissoko in front of them, with Son playing in behind Andre Gray. On the left-hand side, we've got Lamar. On the right-hand side, we've got Lamela. And in fact, we could actually bring Lamar inside, thinking about it. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll bring Lamar inside just behind Andre Gray, and Son will play on the left this time. And we will go with the bench that looks like that. Pretty strong bench, to be totally honest. And there's a few different options on there for us. But overall, should be enough to get ourselves a win here against Stoke. Okay, here we go for this game against Stoke City. Quite looking forward to this match, actually. It's going to be a bit of a change with these different options that we're playing on the pitch here. Andre Gray starting as well, gets his debut in this match. Hopefully, despite the changes, hopefully we can still get ourselves 3 points. We're currently top of the league on goal difference, and a win here would see us go on to 10 points from the first 4 games of the season. Hopefully, like I say, a good performance from the players that we've brought in. It is a bit risky having to make so many changes. Andre Gray wins it back, and couldn't quite get there. That was very close. Oh, Lamar through to Gray. It's a fantastic pass. Gray to shoot, and I thought he'd scored past Jack Butland. Saved. Maybe should have gone across Jack Butland. That was what I was trying to do. The finish, actually, the connection on the ball isn't that great. Saved by Jack Butland, though, out for a corner, and we've got Lamar here. Looked to swing one in. It's a decent ball in, and couldn't pick anybody out. So close again. Lamela on the edge of the box to shoot, gets blocked. Still going. Andre Gray trying to do something, but can't. Oh, ball through here to Jeff Cameron. He goes sweaty. What a challenge, but it still finds the back of the net. It's 1-0 Stoke City, and they've managed to beat all our players, beat Lloris, and it's Jeff Cameron that gets the goal 23 minutes in. Not good there, not great defending at all. Just see that we just can't cope with a bit of intricate play there from Stoke City. The initial tackle's good, but it falls nicely to Jeff Cameron. It is now 1-0, and yeah, not good at all from us. Need to get back into this match a bit better. Not had that many chances so far. Stoke City have probably deserved to have edged it. I don't know about scoring a goal, but certainly had the better of the play, and we've been a bit sloppy, as you've seen there. Lamar onto Andre Gray. It's a fantastic pass. Andre Gray to shoot. Saved, but Son couldn't get there. So close to an equaliser a couple of minutes later. Doesn't quite happen, but a really good response from us. Son to take a short corner. Lamar's going to put it in. It's a good delivery. Sissoko. Oh, saved by Jack Butland. Really good header, though, from Sissoko. It's another corner. This time from the opposite side. Son to Lamar. Lamar again going to deliver one. Ginter this time connects with it, and another save by Butland. Okay, so that's it for the first half. Still losing the match 1-0. Obviously disappointing to be losing here to Stoke. I'm positive that I'm confident we can get back into this match. Just got to get playing a little bit better. Obviously, it's difficult with a little bit of lack of quality on the pitch, but that was always going to be inevitable. Big game against Monaco in 3 days' time. That was always going to be the priority to begin with. And yeah, we'll see how we get on here. Okay, first 2 changes now. Wanyama and Davis to come on. We are going to take off Sissoko and Son. And that means City will play as a centre mid this time now. Wanyama will just drop back a little bit. And we'll see how that goes. Obviously 2 sort of different changes, not particularly attacking, but I think just to kind of help the functioning of the team a little bit, we'll make those changes. And let's see how we get on. There's still a little bit of time left now, though. Yeah, it's well played. Andre Gray now onto Lamar to get in behind the Stoke City defence. He's going to have to go it alone unless he can cut one back. Andre Gray just stands there with it. Oh, what a ball through. It's 2-0. Oh no, Stoke City are winning by 2-0 here. Again, just outdone us with a bit of play here. It's just a nice little pass through. Megst, our defender. Gutting. 2-0 and there's 25 minutes to go. Still time to get back into the game, but it's just so frustrating how we've ended up conceding 2 goals here. Ben Davis, look how many players we got forward. 1 person in the box, and there was 5 Stoke City defenders in the box. Lamar's won it back. Oh, anywhere but at their player. Bonnie looked for the through ball. Shoots and should really score. Thought he had as well. Remains 2-0 with 2 minutes left. That was a very close one again for Stoke City. We've not had a chance to make the 3rd change. There's not even any point now. Oh, that is dreadful. Completely capitulated. Lloris keeps it at 2-0. What the hell was that? Dreadful pass. Andre Gray is still going here. Needs to find someone to run through, because at the moment we're just not breaking them down at all. A chance here, we're going to shoot, so it was optimistic, but actually it nearly went in. Good save by Butland. Yep, that's it. 2-0 loss, 3 points dropped here against Stoke City. 2 issues really: lack of physical strength and lack of strength in terms of quality on the pitch as well. Obviously too many changes. In hindsight, obviously I shouldn't have made so many changes, but yeah, I thought we could have won. I thought we could have won with that team. I still think it's a good enough side. We've had 8 shots, 8 on target. Just didn't take any of those chances, didn't score any of them. And Stoke City had 3 shots on target, scored 2 of them. So it's obviously quite disappointing, but obviously we have had quite a good start to the season. Other than that, that's our first loss. Obviously comes 4 games in, which is a bit frustrating, but it's not so bad. We will now get onto the game against Monaco, hopefully try and improve from where we were in that last game. Counter Vickers, they're going to 70 overall, that's great news. Glad to give him a go in the team, but of course, I think it was probably just the wrong time to pick them, because I think when you want to select the youngsters, you've got to, I think, put them in with some of the more experienced players, some of the better quality players as well. I think I just chucked them in all together, which was too soon. Okay, so this is the I'm going to go with for the game against Monaco here in the Champions League group stages. Lloris starts in goal, Alderweireld, Dyer and Vertonghen in defence, then Belly and Wanyama in front of them. Dele Alli plays the centre mid, Kyle Walker on the right hand side, Rose on the left, with Eriksen in behind Harry Kane, who starts up front again. This is the bench I've gone with, plenty of different options for us there on the bench, as ever, and hopefully we can get ourselves 3 points to start off our Champions League campaign on a positive note. And yeah, so the final game of today's episode, I know it's obviously just 2 matches, but I am now having to pre-record these, as I said at the start of the video, which means the length of the episodes will be a little bit shorter, because I've still got like 14 or 15 videos to make, so yeah, I need to obviously shorten them slightly. So there'll be 2 games in today's episode, and this will be the final one. Okay, here we go for this game against Monaco. Let's wait and find out how he gets on with this, with our strongest team out, basically. Got to make sure that we get ourselves 3 points here. Don't want another loss like in that last match. Got to get back on track. Last episode we went really well. We played some fantastic football, so we've got to make sure we can start to do that again in this game. Eriksen onto Wanyama. He's going to try and find Dele Alli. It's a great pass. Back to Wanyama. Still has it. Wanyama. Terrible finish. What is that? Dragged it wide. Did the difficult bit of winning it back and running with it. Couldn't get the finish right. Kane. Yes, Kane's won it back here. He needs some sort of support. Harry Kane. Oh my days. We're not capitalising on these chances at all. It's so frustrating when this happens. So close to creating something and then just mucking it up at the last bit. Half time, 0-0. Really frustrating first half. We should have got maybe a goal or 2 at least in this match so far. We haven't, and it's a bit frustrating. Didn't take our chances in the last game. Not currently taking them at the moment in this game either. It's 0-0, and I've got to find a way of scoring some goals here. Oh, what a save, Lloris. No. Jesus Christ. 1-0. Germain, I think, gets the goal there. I don't know what's going on in there at all. I've got no idea what the defence is doing. How have you not won that? It just seems like such a simple header. Just... 2 men on him. Unbelievable. Losing this game 1-0 here. Germain heads Monaco in front. I don't know what's happened to us here. We've collapsed in this episode. I don't know what's gone on. Great, we've got an injury to someone. What are you doing, Alderweireld? Oh my god. What is that? How are we losing this game 2-0? Look at Alderweireld just get up. Doesn't care, plays him on side. Just... oh, now he wants to defend. Pathetic. Losing the game 2-0, Germain scoring 2 goals. We're going to have to make some changes. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. Okay, first change, we're going to obviously change formation round, as you can see here. Son's going to come on and play up front, and we're going to take off Eriksen, and Dele Alli will play as the centre attacking mid. Bit risky, but there's 30 minutes to go. We're losing the game 2-0, and we have to be risky now if we want to try and get anything from this game. Can't believe what's gone on there, just all over the place. They've had 7 shots, we've had 1 shot. This is terrible. They've just been the better team, physically, just so much stronger than us. I don't get why we're so weak. It's pathetic, really, some of the performances from these players. It just seems to give away like fouls like that, which has been happening multiple times in this game as well, which has been frustrating. So I don't really know what exactly is going wrong. We just don't seem to be getting the rub of the green at the moment. Eric Dyer going to fire one over to Harry Kane. It's a great counter-attack from there. Free kick that's just had. Harry Kane nearly got brought down. Kane to shoot, and he makes it 2-1. He's got us a goal back. There's plenty of time left to try and get ourselves another one. And 25 minutes left here. Harry Kane just managing to get past the defender. A little bit of luck, but we'll take it and smashes it past the goalkeeper. 2-1. Right back in this game now. Harry Kane looking for Son. It's a fantastic pass. Son should have really taken it down better, but in fact it's come out well for him. Harry Kane couldn't beat his man. Good chance though. Son gets completely fouled. Well, got to see a card there. He stops us attacking. A really good chance. and he kicks the ball away, and it's no card whatsoever. Dembele to Dele Alli into Son. Dele Alli's got to make a run. Again, look how aggressive they're going into us. No other team goes into us like this. Not giving us any time on the ball, which is a good challenge, of course, but it's very frustrating. Good ball into Harry Kane. I think it's Jefferson that's put it in behind for a corner. It's going to be Son to deliver into the middle. Son looking for the front post. Oh, couldn't pick anyone out. Kyle Walker will try and recover it. Dele Alli still has it. Into the path of Vertonghen on his right foot, maybe. Oh, off the bar. So close. I think if it's anybody else on the pitch that's right-footed, I think it goes in. Harry Kane looking to Son again. Son hits it. It's a fairly weak one, out for a corner. Finally getting some shots on target here. 5 minutes to go now, though. And it's going to be Rose to try and deliver this one. Good delivery. Dele Alli was in there, couldn't get on the end of it. Why can we not seem to head at any of these crosses? What? Are you actually taking the mick? That was a pass. I clicked A. I clicked A and it's smashed it out for a corner. Oh my god, this game has gone completely against us. Silva here, going to mess us around in the corner. It's out for another corner. And another one. We're going again? Yeah, we'll go again. It's not really football anymore, is it? Oh my days. I assume that'll be it now. I've got the ball out. Yeah, it will be. That'll be it. Yeah. Lost the game 2-1. Two really poor results in today's episode. Next episode will come back better, hopefully. But yeah, just two very frustrating games, two very frustrating results as well. And 0 points in total in today's episode. Can't remember the last time we've done that, to be honest. 2 losses in one episode. Certainly not done that in absolutely ages. So very frustrating. We'll come back better, like I say, next episode. We can't really get much worse, to be totally honest, in terms of results. The result in the Premier League puts us down to 7th place. Of course, we want to try and do better than that this season. 7 points from the first 4 games. We've got to try and do better against Sunderland next time round. A few emails here, just basically thanking me for playing them. I mean, yeah, great, well done for playing, but you need to perform as well. And I didn't have enough good performances from a lot of the players there. Okay, so that's everything for today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If we could try and hit 150 likes, I would really appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the channel or just haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. That'd be absolutely fantastic. I would really appreciate it. Apologies about the performances in today's episode. Hopefully things can improve next time round. I'm sure it will as well. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.